Namaskar. Hello to all of you once again. It is sheer happiness that we are back with our bouquet of beautiful artists, dancers and speakers for Utsav's annual dance festival, Sare Jahan Se Acha. I am sure we are all reliving the overwhelming memories and moments of the festival that has hosted most of the eminent artists, outstanding dancers and gurus of the country. Each personality, each artist is special to us and is loved and appreciated by all in the audience and the media. I would like to thank them for making this festival a special one by their support and presentation of beautiful choreographies. Today we are presenting this festival online for reasons that you all are familiar with. But because the show must go on, we are back with you to celebrate this 15th edition of Sare Jahan Se Acha. I would also like to thank all the artists and the speakers of this year for consenting to perform online presentation of Sare Jahan Se Acha, a festival that pays artistic tribute to the nation on its Independence Day celebrations. I hope you all enjoy it. Namaskar.
नमस्कार। 15 अगस्त और 15वां सारे जहां से अच्छा फेस्टिवल, कितना सुखद संयोग है। पद्मश्री डॉक्टर रंजना गौहर द्वारा यह फेस्टिवल हर साल आयोजित होता है। उत्सव एजुकेशनल एंड कल्चरल सोसाइटी रंजनास डांस एकेडमी ने इस कार्यक्रम को आयोजित करने का जिम्मा लिया है। मैं भी अपने शिष्यों सहित इस कार्यक्रम में सम्मिलित होता रहता हूं। आगामी 2020 का यह जो 15वां फेस्टिवल है, इसके लिए मैं उत्सव और आदरणीय रंजना जी दोनों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामना देता हूं। नमस्कार।
Namaste, I am Jayprabha Menon, Mohiniyattam dancer from New Delhi. Sare Jahan Se Acha, a festival dedicated to India's independence, was in its 15th glorious year. I have been extremely fortunate and honored to be part of the festival as a performing artist and also a Rasika. I congratulate Utsav and Ranjana ji on this extremely proud moment. Best wishes.
Namaskar. Utsav Educational and Cultural Society of Ranjana ji's OTC Dance Academy celebrates 15 glorious years of its festival Sare Jahan Se Acha, a festival dedicated to India's independence. I thank Utsav and Ranjana ji for not only having me but also giving opportunities to my students to be part of this festival. I wish Utsav and Ranjana ji all the very best for this wonderful festival Sare Jahan Se Acha 2020. Thank you.
Namaskar, I am Ananda Shankar Jayant and I am here to wish Ranjana Gauhar and the Utsav Education Society a grand success for the 15th year of Sare Jahan Se Acha Dance Festival. I remember performing for this festival in 2007 where I had brought some original choreographies created to the poetry of nationalist poets such as Subramanya Bharati, Ramdhari Singh Dinkar and Raipur Subba Rao, and I remember enjoying performing for this festival. I wish the 15th year a grand success, best wishes to all the performers this year, and hopes that this festival, and best wishes for this festival to continue for many, many more decades on the firmament of Indian dance. All the very best, Ranjana and Utsav Education Society.
जब हम आसमान में स्वतंत्र भारत के झंडे को उन्मुक्तता और स्वच्छंदता से लहराता हुआ देखते हैं, हमारा सर गर्व से ऊंचा हो जाता है और हम याद करते हैं स्वतंत्रता के कवियों और कलाकारों को, जिन्होंने अपने लेखन और प्रस्तुतियों से प्रेरित किया असंख्य स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों को। हम स्वतंत्रता का जश्न मनाते हैं आज के कलाकारों के साथ। नमस्कार। On behalf of Vidushi Ranjana Gohar and Utsav, I welcome you to the first evening of the 3-day festival Sare Jahan Se Achha, celebrating the spirit of freedom. Padma Shri and Sangeet Natak Academy awardee Ranjana Gohar stands tall in the world of Odissi today. विदुषी रंजना गौहर ने आजीवन कला की सेवा की है और अपने योगदान से शैली को समृद्धि प्रदान की है। एक संरचनाकार के रूप से आपने अपनी मौलिक रचनाओं से ओडिसी नृत्य की सीमाओं का विस्तार किया है। She has authored a book titled Odissi, the Dance Divine and has produced documentaries and serials for Odissi and other dance forms. Utsav was founded by Ranjana Gohar 33 years ago to preserve, promote and propagate India's rich and vast performing arts. Utsav endeavors to create further awareness of these arts by organizing annual events such as seminars on Odissi music, an international dance festival, Unbound Beats of India for established artists, Sutarang, a young dancers festival to celebrate World Dance Day, and Sare Jahan Se Achha in the month of August, where eminent and senior dancers celebrate the spirit of India's independence. Utsav is proud to have disciples who have won appreciation at several events and festivals held in India and abroad. Many students of Utsav have received national scholarships. Due to the pandemic, the festival is online this year, and we are using this platform to connect with artists worldwide and using the beauty of music and dance, which is full of rasa and bhav, to bond with people together. आज के कार्यक्रम में हम पहले प्रस्तुत करेंगे मीरा दास का ओडिसी नृत्य। आपने नृत्य में प्रशिक्षण लेजेंडरी गुरु केलुचरण महापात्रा और गुरु गंगाधर प्रधान से प्राप्त किया। आप ओडिसी रिसर्च सेंटर के पहले बैच के अलुमनाई हैं। Meera Das has been a part of some historical choreographic works of Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra. She herself is an accomplished soloist and innovative choreographer and has choreographed dance numbers for Odia films as well. She is an outstanding artist of ICCR.
Namaskar. I am Meera Das, and I feel so fortunate and blessed being the disciple of great Maestro Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra. I have not only learned dance from him, I have learned his perseverance in dance field, art field, his dedication, his determination, and yet his humbleness. I feel blessed because his blessings will be always with me as I am carrying his legacy I am passing it to my next generation, and I am very, very sure from there only he will shower his blessings on me and strengthen me to carry his legacy forward. And here I would like to also thank Srimati Ranjana Gohar ji for giving me this wonderful opportunity to perform for this wonderful festival she organizes. And though it's a virtual festival, but still it's an honor indeed to be a part of it.
Today Meera presents an Ashtapadi from Sri Gita Govindam, Sakhi He Keshi Mathanamudara. In this, Radha and Krishna are vehicles for the universalization of emotions. Here, love is dealt at two levels, the physical and the spiritual. Krishna represents the divine and Radha, the soul, yearning to be united with the supreme divine. She is smitten by Cupid's arrows of love. Here she is presented as the Abhisarika Nayika. She tells her friend, "Oh friend, please go and bring Krishna, the slayer of demon Keshi, to come and meet me." She says how one night her friend brings a message from Krishna to come and meet her. She goes to his hut secretly, and she says that she was shy at first meeting. Krishna spoke honeyed words in her ears, and before she knew it, he had disrobed her. "Let me meet Krishna, the slayer of demon Keshi," Radha tells her friends. "Oh friend, do arrange our meeting. Please do." This item is in Rag Pahari, set to Talachati of 14 matras.
गृहं गतया निशि निवृत्त निभृत निकुञ्ज गृहङ्गतया निशि 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 रहसि निलीय वसन्तम् चकित विलोकित सकल दिशा चकित विलोकित सकल दिशा रति रभस वशेन हसन्तम् सखी हे केसि मथन मुदारं सखी हे केसि मथन मुदारम् प्रथम समागम लज्जितया पटु चाटुषतेरनुकूलम् प्रथम समागम प्रथम समागम प्रथम समागम लज्जितया पटु चाटुषतेरनुकूलम् मृदु मधुरा स्मितभाषितया सघनदुकूलं केशिमथन मुदारं सखी केशिमथन मुदारं सखी केशिमथन मुदारं चरणरणितमणि नूपुरया परि पूरितसुरतवितानं चरणरणितमणि नूपुरया परि चरणरणितमणि नूपुरया 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 परि पूरितसुरतवितानं मुखरविशृङ्खल मेखलया मुखरविशृङ्खल मेखलया सकचग्रह चुम्बनदानं मुखरविशृङ्खल मेखलया सकचग्रह चुम्बनदानं केशिमथन मुदारं सखी केशिमथन मुदारं सखी केशिमथन मुदारं सखी
थैंक यू मीरा जी फॉर योर ब्यूटीफुल प्रेजेंटेशन। किसी भी प्रस्तुति को मंच में उभारने के लिए बहुत लोगों का योगदान रहता है, जैसे कि लाइट डिजाइनर, साउंड इंजीनियर। प्रस्तुति को लेंस में कैप्चर करने के लिए इसे डॉक्यूमेंट और पब्लिसाइज करने में अहम भूमिका निभाते हैं वीडियोग्राफर और फोटोग्राफर। We at Utsav feel it is important for the dancer to have an insight into these aspects that enhance a presentation, as also to acknowledge those who work behind the scenes to promote dancers and their art. Today we have for you a short talk by the well-known photographer Inni Singh. Every artist aspires today to be photographed by him. He not only has a deep knowledge of lay and bhav, which makes him the perfect photographer to capture music and dance, he is also a musician and a Ganlaband Shagird of the living legend Ustad Amjad Ali Khan. We welcome Inni Singh in our midst. Today he will throw light on dance photography.
Good evening and namaskar to everyone. This is Inni Singh. I would like to thank Padma Shri Ranjana Gohar ji for giving me this opportunity to speak on dance photography, specifically dance photography in her prestigious festival Sare Jahan Se Achha for the year 2020. It's an honor for me to speak about my work, my experiences photographing dance on stage that I have done for the almost last 14 to 15 years. I belong to a family of musical instrument makers. We have a business of musical instruments. I was always interested in learning Indian classical music, knowing about Indian classical music, and having the knowledge of making musical instruments brought me very much closer to the art form, where I used to go with my tabla teacher to most of the concerts happening in Delhi. I was really enjoying all the time because I used to carry a small video camera in the beginning, and then gradually I started taking pictures with a small point and shoot camera when I used to attend all the concerts, and with the permission of the artists, of course, and the organizers. Gradually my interest became bigger and bigger, and I started to invest in bigger equipment, better equipment to get better results. And I was very fortunate to have known a lot of musicians at that time who used to come to my store or I had met in concerts. And that interest became kind of a profession. Actually, I don't remember when I did my first official assignment in photography, photographing dance or music. But whatever I did, I really enjoyed it. And I still thank whoever hired me for the first time. I exactly don't remember. My engagement with dance photography started when for the first time I photographed Dr. Raja and Radha Reddy, their performance at the Samapa Sangeet Festival at Kamani Auditorium in 2010. That was the first time I photographed classical dances in a detailed manner. Otherwise, I had shot a few performances before that, but I was not very much into it. But when I saw that performance by Dr. Raja Radha Reddy, I was very inspired to shoot more, because I was really overwhelmed by the experience when I saw it on stage with live music, lights, live performances. I photographed them while I was about to leave the auditorium, but then I stayed till the end from one side of the auditorium, and I took all the pictures from there, even though I didn't understand a single word or what was happening or even music, because I was more into North Indian classical music. The second time I photographed dance was in the same festival 2 years later, which was very mesmerizing again, because that was Bharatnatyam by Padma Shri Guru Geeta Chandran ji and her troupe and her company Natya Vriksha. And I really enjoyed that performance as well. And it was a very unique experience because they had some Western music composition with Bharatnatyam on it, with the full Bharatnatyam costumes, which was very interesting, and I really enjoyed it. And that is how my journey as a dance photographer began. And after that, I shot a few other performances, and then I shot Rama Vaidyanathan ji at Parkaya in 2013 or 14, I think. And that is when people started to know my work, and that is how I began shooting a lot of dance. And the rest, as they say, is history. Till today, I'm in love with shooting dance, and especially what interests me the most is abhinaya. So that is my journey. That is how my journey as a dance photographer started. Talking about the process of photographing dance, because it's not static, it's on stage, it's all moving. I have experienced that. I have enjoyed every bit of it. I have shot from a fixed seat where I've sat for the whole performance. I've shot with different angles. I've shot from close to the stage. I've shot from the end of the auditorium, but the most interesting that I always find is the face, is the expression, is the close-up of the dancer that I love to shoot, and to see how well they express emotions or photograph their expressions, whatever they have explained as to what the performance is all about. So that is what I look into it. There's no specific process in the camera because I keep the camera completely on manual mode. I even shoot sometimes on manual focus, which is a very difficult thing to do, but in older days when there were no automatic autofocus lenses or cameras, the legendary photographers who have shot, even Avinash ji, they used to use manual focus on their lenses, on their cameras. So I have challenged myself for that as well, and I've had fairly good results with that. But I don't I keep on changing the camera setting when I shoot dance. I never have any fixed. It depends on the light, the dancer movements, how the light is falling on the dancer. It's all at that moment that I figure out what settings I want to use, and they are never continuous settings. I mean, I could shoot 10 pictures and all the 10 pictures could be on different settings of the camera. That is why I keep the camera on manual mode. I don't shoot JPEGs, I shoot RAW. I don't allow the camera to do anything, basically. But I don't post-process my pictures a lot. I try to keep it as original as possible, and that is why I make sure that the settings of my camera are as close to as what I want the picture to be. Yes, I do have some post-processing, but that's about 10 to 15% of the actual image. The difference of shooting in studio and stage is that in studio you can produce your own light. You know what you want and you can experiment with it. But whilst shooting on the stage, you're completely depending on how the dancer and the light designer has worked out that performance. It's a bit of a challenge, but I really enjoy it. I never ask light designers to what the light will be. I never ask the dancers what their entry is, what they're going to do. I enjoy having surprises. I enjoy shooting surprises on stage. That could be low light, that could be very bright light, that could be background different colors, that could be like those logos on the back and all the play of light. I've always enjoyed surprises on stage, and I find them challenging, but I enjoy them. I'm ready for any challenge when it comes to photographing dance on stage, whether it's technical, whether it's with the dancer doing fast steps, jumps, or whatever comes my way. I enjoy it, and I give it my 100%. About studio lighting, in studio you can work with your own light, you can design your own light, you can design the light according to the equipment you're using, the lenses, the wide apertures, the narrow apertures, whatever setting the pictures that are being shot these days, or were also shot in the film era of the cameras. Wide aperture with the shallow depth of field, with a lot of that blurry effect on the back and sharp faces. But what I like most is I prefer shooting in the studio because I get what I want, and I experiment with a lot of lights, and of course I never shoot without music. I just can't see without music, so that is what is better for me in my own studio, because I can put on my own any music that I like, and then I ask the dancers to react. I want to see and I want to photograph the artists as to how they react to that music. And that has been very fulfilling. The feeling is very fulfilling. I really enjoy it. When I'm hired to photograph a dancer on a stage or in the studio, I do some research by myself about the artist if I have not met them beforehand. I search for some of the pictures if they're on Facebook. If we are connected on Facebook, I check their profile about the dance pictures and all that. And I do take some sort of an idea as to who they are and what they would be expecting from me. But again, it's not absolutely necessary for me to do it. I don't follow any rules when it comes to photography or photographing dance on stage. Or if I meet the dancer beforehand, I always meet them very easy. I try to make the artist as comfortable as possible. And I don't like to make things complicated. I don't discuss a lot with them. I just leave that to whatever is coming my way. A dancer, when a dancer is about to perform, he or she is about to perform on stage, they have 100 more things on their minds. Why give them more stress by talking to them or complicating things about photography? So that is something I want to do. That is something they've hired me to do. So if I know some people, yes, I do ask sometimes, okay, what is the project about? Or most of the times you just get a brochure, or you get there are some pamphlets lying on the chairs, on the seats in the auditorium, and then you just read them and you get the idea what is going to happen. When it comes to light, I have no fixed. I'm not worried about low light or high light, bright light, or experimental light, or whatever the light designer is doing. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about in fact, I'm not worried about it. I just enjoy the performance and I just shoot. And luckily, I do get some real nice shots. Having a knowledge of lighting and photography for a dancer is a good thing. But again, it's not something that is absolutely necessary. Lighting on the stage is a subject that a dancer should know about, because when they produce, they have their own productions, and when they want to design their own production and they want to design their own light with the light designer, it's better to know what is going to happen and where the entry will be from, where the light has to fall, where the exit is, what design of light you want, what color it should be. And yes, when it comes to that matter, sometimes it's good for the dancer to talk to the photographer as well. That as most of the time it happens that LED lights, if they fall on the skin of the dancer, it produces distortion. So if it is blue, it's purple, green, even sometimes amber, it's quite distorting to the skin, which is LED lights are good for effects, but not on the human skin. It destroys the texture, it destroys the color of the skin, and there's no way you can color balance it or color correct it later on in post-processing. So if you're shooting colored and if there is a LED falling off the skin of the dancer, then you'll probably lose that image. And sometimes LEDs produce some really good results, even on the face. But that is only when you're looking for some contemporary style on the dancer. Even if it is a classical dancer, if the light is LED, like colored lights, it produces some good results. But that is not something that you are looking for when it comes to photographing Abhinaya. When you're looking for those lights are good to create some effects on stage, and maybe background, maybe hair light. But I don't prefer those lights. I even don't prefer amber light on faces, on skin, on the expression. When the expressions are on, I don't like amber light falling on the face. I like the white light or the yellow lights, which are the powers which are good. I really enjoy that. But yes, a little bit of knowledge about light and how the light will perform on a camera is good for a dancer to know. But I don't want them to stress about it. Let it be the photographer's decision, or let it be the photographer's expertise to work on it. And then maybe it's always better to tell the photographer in advance that we'll be using this and this. So maybe they can give you some different suggestions. Maybe they can give you some options about that, so that you get good results. Because at the end of the day, a photograph will live forever. That dance performance may end there in 1 hour, 2 hours. People will go home enjoying it. They'll talk about it for another month, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, but that picture will remain forever. So, and that is the memory, and especially for videos as well. In camera, in photography, you can still do some post processing and improve those pictures, like get better results out of them. But in videography, what I have seen in Delhi, if your video is completely blue, then nothing happens. You can't do anything about it. That is what I have seen. I have not experienced it personally, because I have not shot a video in such light myself. But I've seen that in other videos, that they have not been able to fix those. My advice to young dancers or to dancers about photography, dance photography, is basically what I just said. To know about some information about light. If you're good at Abhinay, if you're really looking into performing Abhinay, then avoid any light that distorts the skin, that is too low, too dark. In the auditorium, what happens is, after the 4th or the 5th row, nobody is able to see your Abhinay. The photographer and the video guy will see it close, because they're using big lenses. The video camera has a huge zoom. But if there is no good light, if it is just expressions, then your Abhinay is kind of wasted, because nobody's able to see you. After the 4th or the 5th row in an auditorium, there's hardly the Abhinay is visible. So it's always better to look for some good light. Like Avinash ji also said, I remember once coming out of Kamani, and he said when the Abhinay part came, the light designer started designing the lights, and instead of having the light on the face, it was everywhere around. The design of the light was as such that the whole stage was lit, but the face was dark. So the Abhinay went without being photographed in detail, which is a sad part, because for me, I feel that Abhinay is one of the most important aspects what I like to shoot in dance. And if the Abhinay is not very the dance, if the photographer is not able to see what the Abhinay is because of the dark light, it kind of defeats the purpose of hiring someone who uses like zoom lenses and all to capture you from close. There are of course there are a lot of cameras that these days, and wide aperture lenses that can compensate on that, but then in the end you end up getting a picture which is good for social media but not very good for printing. So my suggestion is, whenever you're looking for Abhinay, don't design any light. Just let the light be on your face. Let whatever happens around you, but there should be enough light on the face to express yourself, and to let the photographer and the video, the person who's doing the videos, to shoot that in detail and closely. That is always a good thing, actually. I hope my inputs have given some light. This is, I'm no expert, but this is what I have felt in the last 10 years, 12 years. I've been shooting performing arts, 14. I've been shooting performing arts since 2005. So this is the 15th year. I again thank Guru Ranjana Gauhar ji for giving me this opportunity, and the team at Utsav for the brilliant event they have been organizing for many years now. Sare Jahan Se Achha, especially on the 15th of August. And I'm so happy and honored to be a part of it. And hopefully next year I'll be able to attend it in the auditorium and photograph some of the finest performances that they organize. I thank again everyone, and hopefully we'll meet soon in an auditorium. Take care. Namaskar.
After that very enlightening talk by Ini Singh, we have for you Kuchipudi by Avijit Das. Avijit was initiated into classical dance at the age of 5 and received training from Srimati Sanaka Biswas at the Shanti Niketan. Then at Kuchipudi Art Academy, founded by legendary Guru Shri Vempati Chinnasatyam, he received training from Vedantam Ramu, Srimai Vempati Garu, and the famous Kuchipudi exponent Srimati Manju Bhargavi, Shri Jai Kishore Musalikanti, and Padmavani Musalikanti Garu. Avi also has a diploma in Carnatic music. Avijit Das is a graded artist from Doordarshan, Chennai.
Om Sadgurubhyo Namaha. I am Avijit Das. It gives me great pleasure to perform before you today one of the most graceful forms of Indian classical dance, Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi originated from undivided Andhra Pradesh in a small village called Kuchipudi. I started my Kuchipudi journey from Kuchipudi Art Academy in Chennai. Kuchipudi Art Academy was established by Guru Sri Vempati Chinnasatyam in 1963. Guru Sri Vempati Chinnasatyam was born in Andhra Pradesh. Guru Sri Vempati Chinnasatyam learned Kuchipudi from Vedantam Lakshmi Narayan Shastri. He then refined his art by learning from Tadepalli Periya Shastri, and later he was trained in Abhinaya by his elder brother Vempati Pentya Satyam. After I learned from Kuchipudi Art Academy, I learned from Srimati Manju Bhargavi Garu, and later Guru Srimati Padmavani Musalikanti and Guru Sri Jai Kishore Musalikanti. I would like to thank wholeheartedly Utsav Cultural Society and Guru Srimati Padma Shri Ranjana Gohar ma'am for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my art with all of you in Sare Jahan Se Acha platform.
Avijit Das begins his recital with Daravu Kolu Vaitava Rangasai in Ragam Ramapriya, set to Aditalam. Music for this has been composed by Balan Tarapu Rajnikanta Rao, and dance choreography is by Guru Shri Vempati Chinnasatyam. Kuchipudi by Avijit Das.
Tatum kidataka tang kidataka tari kidataka tat tajam tajam jam tari kidatum tat tajam jam tadi ginnatum tat tajam jam tadding ginnata tat tajam jam tadding ginnam taddi ginnata taddi kidatam koluvaitiva rangasai hai 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 koluvaina ninu juda kalavagalnulu veyi koluvaina ninu juda kalavagalnulu veyi koluvaina ninu juda kalavagalnulu veyi koluvaitiva rangasai hai koluvaitiva rangasai takata dinku tum tattum takata dinku tum tattum tat తడింకు తడింకు తుం తత్తుం తక తడింకు తడింకు తుం తత్తుం తడింకు తుం తత్తుం తడింకు తుం తత్తుం తడింకు తుం తత్తుం తక దినత డింకు తడింకు కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం త డింకు తడింకు కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం త డింకు తడింకు కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం కిడతక తరికిడతుం సిరిమదిలో పూచి తరచిరాగము రేపి 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 చిరునవ్వు విరజాదులే ఓయి ఓయి చిరునవ్వు విరజాదులే ఓయి ఓయి చిరునవ్వు విరజాదులే ఓయి ఓయి కొలువై దీవారంగసాయి హాయి కొలువై దీవారంగసాయి తత్తజం తతక తజం త తరికిడతక ధిం తక ధిక్కు తదిం గిణత తక తజం తతక తజం త తరికిడతక ధిం తక ధిక్కు తదిం గిణత తజం త తరికిడతక ధిం తక ధిక్కు తదిం గిణత తజం త తరికిడతక ధిం తక ధిక్కు తదిం గిణత తజం తధణం తగదిం తదితం తరికిడతుం దిగిణత గిణత తది గిణత తక తది గిణత తక ధిక్కు తది గిణత సిరిమోవిరం మరి మరి క్రీగంట 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 సిరిమోవిరం మరి క్రీగంట పరదేటి అలదేటులే ఓయి ఓయి పరదేటి అలదేటులే ఓయి ఓయి పరదేటి అలదేటులే ఓయి ఓయి పరదేటి అలదేటులే ఓయి ఓయి కొలువై దీవారంగసాయి హాయి కొలువై దీవారంగసాయి జనుత జనుధణం తధిమి కిణ కిణత కిణ కిణకు గదిందిమి జగత జగణకు తగణకు తద్ధణత జగణకు తగణకు తద్ధణత తద్ధణత ధణత దిందతాం తక ధణత ధణత దిందతాం తజం తతక ధణం తతక తరుం తతక రితం తతక తజ్జం తదణం తగదిం తరితం తతాదై దై దహిదత్తత్తం ఔర ఔరౌర ఔర ఔరౌర రంగారు జిలుగు బంగారు వలువ సింగారముగ ధరించి 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 పురమందు తులసి సరులందు కలసి మణియాంగముగ వహించి 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 శిస్తైన నొసట కస్తూరి బొట్టు ముస్తాబుగా గయుంచి 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 నొసట కస్తూరి బొట్టు ముస్తాబుగా గయుంచి ఎలిదమ్మి కనుల ఎలదేటి కొనల తులలేని నెనరు నుంచి 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 జిలిబిలి పడగల శేషాగి తెలిమల్లె సెయ్యనికి జిలిబిలి పడగల శేషాగి తెలిమల్లె సెయ్యనికి ముజ్జగములు మోహంబున తిలకింపగా పులకింపగా ముజ్జగములు మోహంబున తిలకింపగా పులకింపగా ముజ్జగములు మోహంబున తిలకింపగా పులకింపగా ముజ్జగములు మోహంబున తిలకింపగా పులకింపగా శ్రీరంగ మందిర నవసుందరాపరా శ్రీరంగ మందిర నవసుందరాపరా శ్రీరంగ మందిర నవసుందరాపరా తాకు దండకు జంత కిడతక తద్ది 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 దింతకు జం దండకు కిండకు జంత కిడతక తద్ది 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 దింతకు జం తాకు దండకు జంత తజం తద్ది దండకు కిండకు జంత తజం తద్ది తాకు దండకు జం దండకు జం దండకు కిండకు జం కిండకు జం తా తా దా దింద తత్తా దింద తా తా దా దింద తద్ది తా దింద తా తా దా దింద తత్తా దింద తా తా దా దిత్తక తది గిణతం తాకు దండకు జంత కిడతక తద్ది 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 దిత్తకు జం దండకు కిండకు జంత కిడతక తద్ది 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 దింతకు జం తాకు దండకు జంత తజం తద్ది దండకు కిండకు జంత తజం తద్ది తాకు దండకు జం దండకు జం దండకు కిండకు జం కిండకు జం తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తద్ది తా దింద తా 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 ది తక తద్ది గిణతం దింత దిత్త తక దిత్త తక దింత దండత జణు దండత జణు తంత దండత జణు దండత దింద తత్త ధణం జణు దండత దింద తాత దండత తా దండత తా తత్త జణుత జణు జణుత దిమ్మి తాద దండత దింద దండత దింద తద్ది దండత జణు దండత దింద దిద్దిన కిడతక దిద్దిన కిడతక దిన్న కిడతక దిద్దిన కిడతక దిద్దిన కిడతక దిన్న కిడతక దిద్దిన కిడతక దిత్త దిద్దిన కిడతక దిత్తే దిద్దిన కిడతక ది కొలువై దివారంగ సాయి హాయి కొలువైన నిన్ను చూడ కలవ కన్నులు వేయి కొలువైన నిన్ను చూడ కలవ కన్నులు వేయి కొలువై దివారంగ సాయి
Abhijit now presents Mangalam Bhavatute Bharat Janani. This has been composed by Shri Vishwanath Shastri. Music has been composed by Shri S. Shankar. Dance choreography is by Shri Abhijit Das. And this is in Ragam Hamir Kalyani set to Tishra Chaputal.
Mangalam Bhavatute Bharat Janani Shubha Mangalam Bhavatute Bharat Janani Shubha Mangalam Bhavatute Bharat Janani Shubha Mangalam Bhavatute Bharat Janani Janani सकल हृदय देशे सुकृत जय प्रकाशे सकल हृदय देशे सुकृत जय प्रकाशे प्रकटित पूरिताशे परम सुख निवेशे प्रकटित पूरिताशे परम सुख निवेशे मंगलम भवतु ते भारत जननी जननी अमित निधि समेते अखिल सुगुण जाते अमर विश्व संगीते आनंद भरिते ते अमर विश्व संगीते आनंद भरिते ते मंगलम भवतु भारत जननी शुभमंगलम भवतु ते भारत जननी भारत जननी भारत जननी
Wow, wasn't that amazing? They have filled our hearts with joy and new ideas and enriched us in a way that is difficult to forget them. I thank them all for their support and beautiful performances.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now conclude today's program. Tomorrow we have for you Kathak by Divya Goswami, talk on video recording and editing for dance by Siddharth Daniels, and we will conclude with Odissi by Gauri Dwivedi. On behalf of Guru Ranjana Gohar and Utsav, I thank you all for being with us. We hope to see you again tomorrow evening at 7. Until then, goodbye and namaskar.